Hey there, welcome back. So I have a little bit more time to cover some things, so I may not have covered some of the fringe rules for if you're trying to play your first game. We talked a little bit about how they reinforce, but when it comes to the rooms, and you have these like double room spots or triple room spots, they can only trigger if you put dice in both locations or all three. If you ever have dice in only one location, they won't trigger. And no, you don't have to pay the energy cost. At any time, you can always just take a die back and not execute the room. That's something that's worth pointing out. Okay, so I said that I was going to analyze these dice before I came back, and I forgot to do that. I hit record, and here I am. So we need to do something, and right now it looks like, for example, we have this guy's on a 6 and this guy's on a 3, but you can't look at it that way. They're going to move unless I put a 1 on the anti-aircraft and cause this to not move and this one to not move. So where they are now is not indicative of where they will be. So this is the issue that we have. And I need to get some research going. I mean, really bad. And I have nothing but low dice numbers. So what I can do, for example, this one is... this is a bad column for me because he's really far along. What I can do is just accept the fact that I'm going to take a hit. I mean, I have a lot of hit points. And there is a bit of a, hey, don't sweat it, kind of mentality to this. This is a very important research field until I can get this unlocked, which so far I haven't been able to. And then this one's going to be important for attacking. And as you'll notice, these two are both in the same column. So that's my dilemma. I mean, I can easily put a 2, for example, there, and it would prevent them, or they would only move one space forward. And but then I'm giving up this and that, which I'm not sure I want to do at this point. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm at max energy, so I'm going to put the 2 somewhere else. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want a 5 or a 6, right? So I'm going to put it here. And the reason I'm going to do that is that then will cause this to just move one space and then he goes over. So that's a little unfortunate. But the big thing is I get to re-roll all these dice. I want some bigger numbers. And so I did. I got the 5s I'm looking for. I don't know if they're the droids I'm looking for, but I got the 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to move this further along. And that's the important part. I need to get at least, at minimum, this unlocked if I want to win this game. I'm going to need to get to here, though, to be quite honest. So I have to always spend a die to move this guy forward. So that's that. And so this 5, of course, is going to kill us up here because now he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he's on a nice attack square, so maybe I can do some attacky-tacky and kill some guys. So let's see what we can do here. So I happen to have a 3, 3, and 5. So this is on a 7. And if I bring this forward, he's on a 7. So can I clearly have a 5 and a 3 opportunity, right? To do an attack. That would be an 8 attack. But then the 2 columns I need to move are this column and this column. So, for example, if I do 1, 2, 3, that's not going to work. If I do a 5, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I actually take the damage. I do need it to go 4, though. That would have worked, but I don't know how to pull that off. And then if I look up here near the top, again, remember my 2 choices are 5 and 3. 1, 2, 3 is awful. So this one is a very bad candidate for 3. 5 would move it over. And so if, let's say I did the 5 on this one, that would mean this one gets to 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can do it. It just, yeah, I think I'm going to have to follow my own advice and take the hit. So I'm going to do 5 here and 3, no, the other way around. 5 here and 3 there so we can get an attack in. So the 5 first and then the 3 second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take a damage. So this goes down 1. And don't forget this guy up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he moves over. Now, why did I insist that the 5 had to be first? Well, it's because of this. 1, 2, 3, he moves over into the column that I just did the 5 on, and the order matters in that regard. All right, and then I have, I think, let me think about this. I actually wanted this one to be the 3. I want to re-roll this one. So we're going to re-roll this one, see what we can get. And it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. That's what I wanted. A 1. Okay, so the left column, which has 3 ships, does not move at all. And that rounds up our lineup. Okay, so let's trigger the rooms. These 2 go away. This is just a move of the excavator. That's fine. We like that. And then we have an 8 attack. So first of all, we'll spend our 2 energy. And now we go and we kill anything with 8 or less. Well, this one's a 7. This one didn't move, so we got him. That's a 6. And I thought we had one more, but I guess not. So we got 2 of them. I'm still happy to get 2. You should be happy too, if you ever get 2. So these 2 are empty columns, so those line up there. The mothership does move forward. And then this means we take a hit. The city gets hit. So if you'll notice, the symbol matches this symbol. And so we actually have 2 damage on our city now. And then this guy has to figure out where to come in, and he's actually coming in here because of the gap rule. This is the largest gap. Okay? So, and like I said, if we destroy, well, hold on. We destroyed a white one. I made a big rule error there. When you destroy a white one, it goes back out of the game. He doesn't come back up to respawn. So it should be exactly like that. Okay, let's roll. So now I can make some progress on research, and then I can work on this in the meantime. So we want some big numbers, no whammies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would get me to there. I'm looking at the board because you want to see, okay, where can we move 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's bad. We don't want him moving 5. He's okay. He's okay. Okay. Very bad. Okay. So that's sort of what we're looking at here. So I'm going to put the 5 there, and then that's going to move this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's good. All right, so what do we want to do about white? And so here what I'm looking at as well is I have a 5 that'll get me past here, and you can see there's a 3 and a 1, and then a 3 and a 7. So what I can do is I'm going to put the 4 there. That's the 3 and the 1. So I'll get to move up 3 spaces. But let's make sure before we commit to that. Oh yeah, that works perfect. So he's on actually the explodey, so we can possibly kill him. Possibly. It's going to be really hard to attack folks while you're trying to do excavation and research. The advice I give is if you can get your excavation done right away, then the research can be focused, and then you can still do other things. But right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that would get me to here. So I will do that. And so that means this guy's moving 1, 2, 3, 4. He's on an explodey. The problem with the explodey is I only have a 2 and a 1 left. I can place the 2, which clearly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 actually here, and then the 1 will finish off here. So basically we're not going to move the ships. The 2, of course, will move this one space, and then this one space, which moves them over. But we're just going to basically accept our anti-aircraft and use this as a round to move up this. So we're going to spend 2 energy. Okay, and these 2 are going to, of course, be gone. And we move up 9. So this is 5, and then 3 is 8, and 1 is 9. And like I said, unless I have 3 more, I can't move up anymore. All right, so we're halfway, not even, so we got a long way to go. And this one is just an excavation, so we move that forward. And now we unlocked an attack room that does not have minus and does not require 2 dice. So it is possible to make attacking great again. And we actually have an attacking +1 here. So we will work on that. And this is going to move down. Oh boy, yeah, I didn't pay attention. This one will go there, but this says we move back 3 spaces. So that 4 we just moved just got erased by 3. So that stinks, but it is what it is. So let's keep going. All right, we got some nice high numbers, which for the most part can be good. I need 10, 11, 12 to move up 3 more spaces. I have a 6 and a 5, which is 11. That would only move up. That would move up 2 spaces. We have a big 7 spot we got to move up. And I want to call your attention to this. The mothership here is going to move us back 2 spaces on the research track. That's the brutal part. And we're in a spot right now where we have a lot of high point values that we just made it past. And if we go backwards 2 spaces, that's going to stink. And if we go past the 7 and we go backwards 2 spaces, that's going to stink even more. So I think what we want to do is we only want to move up 1. Here, let me show you. So here you can see the 7. I can put 2 dice down and move past this because we can easily get 10 right now with the dice we just rolled. But this up here is going to see, that says -2. So let's say we move 1, 2, then it's going to move back 1, 2. Then we're going to have to do it again. So basically we need to pick where our -2 is going to apply. And what my thoughts are is this is only 1. So let's move up 1 more time. And then if we go back 2, we really only lost 4 points of research. Does that make sense? If I go back 2 here, I mean, I've lost 3 points of research. I mean, that's still also okay. But I don't want to go past that 7 yet, is what I'm trying to say. Now, if I can go past the 7 and blow way past it, that would be one thing, but that's not the case here because we're low on energy. So we need energy as well. And we also need other support. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is very nice. So if we made this column go up 6, that would be good. Well, where can we do that? Well, I only need 3 points in research. You know what? If this column only went 3, that would work too. So where can I put the 3 though? I mean, I could do up here for more energy. This is a nice spot for energy. It doesn't subtract 3, but it's also a nice spot for other things too. So that's the big dilemma here. And then this column here, if I have anything more than a 3, I take another damage to the city. So I got to be mindful of that as well. These are out because this went back. Actually, what I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to do that. That really would be more than 3 though. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, you know what? This is the white die. I don't know if I want to do that either. So maybe what I want to do is a 5. But see, that stinks too, because these are all really good spots. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, a 6 over here would be perfect. I actually need these 2. If I want to destroy all of them, I need these 2. Because there's 1 on a 7 up there, but actually that 7 doesn't matter. Oh, I see. This one. You know what? I'm going to put a 6 here. It's going to make me re-roll everything. So let's wait. I'm just looking up. I have some 5s. So for example, this guy's not a good candidate for a 5. This one would like a 4, if possible. and we need energy. Ten minus 3 is 7. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to do 5 and 3 like this. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. It puts him on the 4. Okay, so that's going to give us 8 minus 3, 5 energy, right? So we definitely need the energy. And then we need to do some attack. So I wanted to do a 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would put him on the 4. And I'd be able to blow him up. I just don't know if I can. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put the 6 here because I need this to move. And we got to get that done. And what that does mean, though, is 1, 2, 3, 4. We take a damage. So this goes down another one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This moves over. Okay, I wasn't really planning that one out. But I still think that's what I want. And then I'm going to re-roll these. And I have a 5 and a 3. Okay, so for the middle here, I really don't have a plan. So I think what I'm going to do is just, I could put the 3 up here, which becomes a 2, but that's not good. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 5 here, because we want to kill some stuff. Just not going to be able to kill everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's going to re-roll the 3. And I rolled a 3 again. And that 3 becomes a 2, which I'm not sure I want. Because look at this. 1, 2. Both of those are mothership movements. I don't necessarily want that, folks. But this is where I'm getting screwed by the dice. What I can do is just waste it and put it down here for a 3. So I'll do that. And this is going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And this is where I get hurt. Because the mothership moves now. And when it moves now... Oh, hold on. I got to pause. This is not something I've done before, but I believe, you got to forgive me, it's been a while since I've played. I believe that when the mothership moves from this, we don't do what's on the right side. I think that's only triggered during the mothership phase. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm back. I was absolutely right. We actually skipped the part where the research goes back 2 spaces because we moved up the mothership during this phase. Now, at the end of the round, when the mothership moves like this, then yes, we're going to get 2 white ships. That's a very interesting dilemma. Obviously, it helped us, but we're very close to losing the game. So let's play this out. Obviously, this moves us there. This we're not doing anything with. This attack, I believe we want to do 1 attack. It's going to be a 4 damage attack. And we do destroy this white ship and this red ship. Yep. So that's all we do. And then we have these 2, which is 8 minus 3 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got our energy back up. Okay, so as always, these will fill in the gaps. The mothership moves down, and then 2 white ships come out. And one will go here, and the other one goes there. I'm pretty sure they sometimes they just queue up and then they don't actually get placed. But I'm pretty sure in this case they get placed right away. Yeah, they spawn at the end of the phase. Okay, so I don't know, this is a bit of a tight game here. I have a lot, just to give you a refresher, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to move up 10 spaces, and not all of those are very low numbers. So I think I'm losing, is my conclusion here. And that's what I have. So clearly, these 2 spots are my magical spots. I have 3 spots down here that will eventually be magical. I need some big numbers. So I think what I want to do is I can also attack here with a +1, which is also nice. But I need a low number here to be able to attack this. So there's a bit of a shenanigans I got to think about here. I could also attack with this if the number's high enough, or with that one, this one being less energy. But I'm probably not, because these two are the two that I really need the high numbers on. And I got to be careful, because those are usually the ones that strike the city, right? Because you're moving them really far along. So where don't I want help? Because I think I want to play one of my white dice and then by playing the white die, I could re-roll everything else. That's really what I'm looking for here. Sorry, let me show you my dice. I'm also trying to look up here and count like where somebody would move, see if there's anything cool. I mean, I want to set up nice attacks, but at the same time, there's only so many places I can attack. And then this one is very attractive, but it's also, because of this guy, I'm going to take a hit on Roswell, and I can take 1, 2, 3, 4 more before I die. And there's going to be 1 more from the mothership for sure. And there's probably going to be more because I'm going to be jacking up our research. I need some 6s for research. So I think what I'm going to do is put the 2. Oh, I don't like it at all. Is that really what I want to do? I think it is. And so what that's going to do is he's going to move just 1 space, and this one will move just 1 space, and that's it. And then we get to re-roll everything. And I at least got 1 6, and it was the white one, which is good. All right, so I'm going to take that white 6, and we're going to put it on our research. We need 10, 11, 12, and yeah, we're going to get pounded research-wise. So this 6 goes here, so this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as the mothership gets closer, their amount of spaces they can move becomes shorter too. This game rapidly gets worse. All right, so I need 10 to be able to move up 2 research slots. So if I put a 4 here, this is what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, I take a damage, which I can't take too much of. And then this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was able to handle it. And then I have a 3 and a 1. So I can prevent somebody from moving with the 1. And then I have a 3. I mean, I'm looking at, like, this guy can get killed with a 4. But the only +1 is here. And because I have a 3 and a 1, I'm not going to be able to hit him. So what I can do I can put a 3 here and get more research. It would work. So if I do that, this guy moves 1, 2, 3, and he hits an arrow. The arrow would cause him to go this way, but since this guy's already here, he doesn't. He stays in his column. And then the 1, we're just going to put here, and basically it means nobody moves. So that's our situation. Okay, so we're going to activate the rooms. This costs 2 energy. This one costs 1. So 1, 2, 3 energy. Oh, I needed to do that. You know what? It's the same effect. It's just we won't do that room. 1, 2, 3. That's what I needed to do. Because we need this room down here. All right. And so that means I'm going to get 1 energy back because I didn't spend that one. So we're going to get 10 research, and it's pretty simple. 1, 2, there's 10. And you know what? Nope. 1, 2, 3. We're doing this room, and you're going to see why in 2 seconds. We're going to move up 1 more. And And the reason why is going to happen right now. The mothership moves down. This is going to get, I believe that one gets destroyed and removed from the game. Let me look that up too. Okay, I was definitely wrong about that one. The white ship just respawns, just like any other ship. Okay, so now you're probably connecting the dots here. This is going to make us lose one, and so I'm going to move back to the 7. If I would have stayed on the 7, I would have lost 7 points of research. Now I only lost 2 points of research, right? That's extremely important. I don't want to lose 7 points of research. All right, I am in a bad spot. There's 3 guys here that are going to kill me, and 3 hits is all it takes to lose my city. So, of course, I want a ton of research, but I can't, because if I put big 6s down here, then I'm in trouble. So what I want to do is I need to do an attack. So I have to carefully destroy these ships. This one needs to move 1 space. Okay? So I'm going to take my 2, and I want to put it here to make him move 1 space. But before I do that, I want to make sure, because I want to look at my other dice. Maybe, because I need to move this guy 2 spaces. So I have a 3, but that's not going to necessarily help. This one I need to move 0 spaces with, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do, because this is the column I have to attack with. So I might be screwed on that one. And then this one, it'd be nice to move 3 spaces. Ugh. I also forgot. This needs to be set back up. So he's going to go there, and then this one we get to choose. So I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to lose this game, folks. I don't see how I'm going to win this. I made it too hard. I still need to get to here. There's too many things to do. And yes, I need to attack as well, but I can't. The only places, I mean, I could attack with this one. So I'm going to put this here before I place that one. This would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I would take the hit. I can't do that. This is a 4. That would be a 5. So I can do a 5, but that's not going to help me either. Yeah, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do to get out of this situation. The ships are just going to hit me. And in order to play a high attack value, I have to move the ships. So I am going to get hit by something. And I'd rather go here. So I can do that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2. I take a hit here. Then I play this, which would move him 1 space. And then I re-roll. I have a 6, 2, 2. The 2 the 2 is perfect for this column. So I'll put that there. So what that does is he moves 2, and then this one moves 2, and then moves over. And I re-roll. I probably should have played the other 2 now that I'm thinking about it. But I only have a 5 and a 4, so I gotta figure this out. So we have this column here, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the only one that works for that column. and a 5 works perfectly for that column. So we're going to put the 4 here for research and the 5 there for energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to be it. So here we spend 2 energy to do 7 damage to the field. So I am going to kill this one, and this one, and this one, but I'm still going to lose the game. It's just too much. This one's going to give me 6 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play this one first for 2 energy and then take the 6 energy. And this is giving me 6 research. And that'll only move me up 2 points. You can see I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from winning. But that final one is a big 12-pointer. And this is where I lose. Or I'm going to get close. This is going to cause me to take damage. There. And these are all going to spawn. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like so. And these 2 right here, I can't stop them. I mean, I can stop this row, but it's the middle column. That middle column is needed for research here and research there. I eventually need to research to win. And I have 2 rounds before the mothership hits here, and 2 rounds to get 12 research, plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 more. So 12 plus 15 research. The only thing I can do in 2 rounds at best is to get 12 here. I guess I can get research here and there as well, but man, oh man, that's still... I gotta somehow do all that and not get hit by these ships. It's just, I can't do it, folks. I mean, I'm waving my flag. I would call this in a heartbeat. But that's what I get for playing it on tough. Now, one of the key things is, I mean, we will play this out and I'll go ahead and lose honorably, but the key thing is, the way the scenario is designed is Roswell actually has 2 life points, if you will. It doesn't get fully destroyed. It gets, I guess, raised or whatever. But then what you do, per the rules, is you flip it over and you give it one more go. And then right here, when it takes its first point of damage, advance 1 space on the research track. So it's not that great of an ability, but it's at least something that would give you a bump on the research track when it takes its first point of damage. And so you actually get a second go at it. So yeah, I mean, maybe I should have been a bit more careful at killing the enemy planes before, you know, they came down. I don't know, but like here, I need to sort this out, and like right here, a 5 sounds great, but look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would reduce me by 1 turn. That means this would be my final turn of the game. I can't do it. Like, it's absolutely impossible to put that 5 there. So that's not going to work for me. If I put the 5 here, I lose the game. Can't do that. If I put the 3 here, I lose the game. If I put the 3 here, I lose the game. So 5 needs to go somewhere, or 3, I guess, so I can re-roll dice and maybe get something a bit lower. A 5 here loses the game. A 5 is bad. So like, if you look up here, like, where can I even do a 5? I can't use this one. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not bad, but I lose here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can do 5 there. And then this one's a lose. So a 5 can only go into this column. Well, I mean, I guess I technically could go there for research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. And then I re-roll dice. And a 6 I can work with. So I can put a 6 there and move this guy all the way down. So I'm skirting with death. got another one of those deadly 5s. There's nowhere else that I can do a 5. So I am in trouble. The other thing you can do is, so you win the game immediately if you can research up to 12, but I don't think you lose the game immediately if they destroy the city. It's like a winning. Nope, it says the mothership descends to the row of the skull, you lose immediately. You also lose immediately if your base takes maximum damage. All right, so everything's immediately. Well, that doesn't help. Like I said, it's a fun little puzzler. It's definitely a good challenge, and I didn't play this one well. This is like playing against somebody with an ELO chess rating 400 points higher than you. This 5 is killing me, no matter where it goes. And I have to put it somewhere. Oh, you know what? I can make it a 4. I can make it a 4 here, which hurts me in other ways. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I may want to play the 2 and 4 here first. So let me consider that. Nope, I'm going to re-roll both. All right, there's the deadly 5 again. And the 3. And I lost. So, no matter what I put in this column here, I lose. It's right here, the white ship. 1, 2 is all it needs. And that's an immediate loss. So, now, the game has like 4 levels of difficulty. The easy one is when all these are flipped to the other side. I just played maximum, where all 4 are flipped here. You can do any combination where you can just flip 1 or 2 of these and do, like if you flip 2 of these, then you're doing like what, level 2. And if you're flipping 1 of them, you're doing level 1, you know. So I just tried level 4. Obviously, flipping this one makes the mothership hairier. Yeah, we just got our butts handed to us. So it's Under Falling Skies. The cool thing about the campaign is you do get these people. And so, like, for example, shoot down one enemy ship on any space. This is a once per game thing that he gives you. Well, actually, that's when I think this is when he's leveled up. There, yeah, in his basic level, he can shoot one that's on an explosion space. So the way this works is the cities also have different abilities as well. Like Mexico City here, whenever you place a die to move the excavator 4 spaces or less, move the excavator immediately. Costs no energy. Leave the die under the excavator until the rooms. So basically you get to use the rooms right away, right? So what you're going to do in a campaign, and there's a storyline, and I won't get into all that, but basically you're going to take your cities and somehow shuffle these. And somehow like just randomly pick 1 and 1 like that. And then you're going to take these and randomly pick, let's say it's this one, 1 and 1. So you're going to have to figure out a way to draw them because clearly you can't shuffle them. So now you got this city plus hero combination and this city plus hero combination. And in the campaign mode, you're going to pick 1 and put it back in the box. It's out of the game forever. Think of it like a NFL playoffs. And then the other one you're going to choose to do. So like if you do Washington, D.C. here, then this is the one you'll play. This one is the one that goes out of the game. And after you win, I'm assuming, you get a little bit more storyline. And then you're going to do this again, but now with the next 2 characters, right? And so whatever combo platters you choose, you're going to take with you in the story. And they give you like this I wouldn't, most people get these and then never write on them. But like, here, for example, this is your first city and hero combo, right? The first time, and then here's the second time, right? And so you're writing down, then you're indicating whether you won or lost, and if so, how many points, and blah, blah, blah. And then eventually your guys, they level up, and, you use the other side. And that's, there's 4 campaigns. It's one campaign, but there's like 4 missions in the campaign. And yeah, these are cities that you unlock through the campaign. And here I can show you, for example, this is campaign 2, which I haven't opened yet, right? So this is the second mission. You can see Cairo. You're going to get more cities when you unlock the second mission of the campaign. And it has a nice little, it's almost like a comic book, where they tell you, this is what's happening next, and etc. And what I have is, I have these tiles, and they actually change. Sometimes they'll change the setup. Sometimes they'll change, like I have actual satellites I can put on the game, and we're gathering intelligence. So like there's different missions, and then on the other side of these is the comic book story. So I don't know, it's a pretty cool game. I just demonstrated that I'm not super good at it, I guess. I mean, I can definitely win on easy, let's put it that way, but on hard I definitely can lose. But you can see there's the different missions. The thing I like about this game is it's meant for solitaire. Not all games are, and they show, because they stink at solitaire. But this one is meant for solitaire, and it gives you a lot of ways to challenge yourself and to keep the variety going. Now, the one thing it's missing for me is it has the campaign, which I like. The story is as interesting as reading a comic book can be. I'm not one of those nerds that really liked to read comic books when I was younger, but that's all the deeper it's going to be. It's not very engrossing. Now, with that said, FFG gives you reams and reams of flavor text with words that you never heard of before because they try too hard. Their writers do. They try too hard to show that they deserve their online degree. And but these guys, I think, this is, what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Spirit Island. Spirit Island by itself is a pretty basic game, but it has wonderful mechanics, and the way the different characters work is a lot more unique actually than this one. But you can add like different flavors to Spirit Island to make it easier or harder, or change the objectives or the goals. And anyways, that's what this strikes me. It scratches that same itch as Spirit Island, except it's solitaire. Spirit Island, I really do enjoy playing that with 2 players, or I think you're crazy if you play it with 4. I really enjoy playing Spirit Island with my oldest son. This one, of course, is just solitaire, and yes, it can be frustrating, and things definitely cave in on you quick with this one. But anyways, if you'd like to see more of this, just let me know. I can even try to do the campaign for you. I don't know. I get feedback sometimes that, by doing campaigns, I'm spoiling things. I mean, honestly, it's a comic book, for God's sakes. I hope that doesn't spoil you to see that there's comic scripts. But anyways, that's it. You may have seen it while I was recording. I got Dungeon Crusade here. Still need to unpack and get into it. And then, of course, with COVID and everything, our particular location, the school's reopened. And so the kids are back and active in sports. So I've been quite absent and unable to get to the table, as a feeling I'm sure many of you can appreciate. It's always fun to get to the table, but it's not always possible. Anyways, stay healthy and safe in this crazy time. And as always, stay awesome. Thank you for watching.